Mazuma TV back with some more boxing. What's going on, y'all? Finally got the itch to do some videos, had some free time, so fuck it. Why not speak on some boxing? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the LDBC, shout out to New Media, all that good shit. And this is something that I want to talk about. Very unfortunate, man. If you guys haven't heard, Berto has been forced to pull out of his fight against Miguel Cruz due to tearing his bicep, man. Real unfortunate. I believe it's his left bicep, because I believe in the article he stated he threw his left hook and he felt a squeeze and a pop. Now, that's definitely an injury that's devastating. You know what I'm saying? I seen Miguel Cotto face the same injury or a similar injury against Saddam Ali in his final fight. And you could just see that the muscles just balled up at like the top of the fucking, like, when Miguel Cotto tore his bicep, man, it was like it seemed like it was like all like scrunched up together at the top of his arm, man, and it looked pretty disgusting, looked really painful, and Miguel Cotto needed immediate surgery after that fight. And it seems as if, according to the article by Boxing Scene, I put it in the description below, it seems like he's gonna have to have immediate surgery as well, because he said he came off of the bone. And it was his last sparring session going into this fight, because the fight was on the undercard of Adam Kornacki versus Chris Arreola. So that's very unfortunate. That fight was August 3rd, so it would have been this Saturday. So it's very unfortunate, man. This is a fight that I really wanted to see, because Miguel Cruz has been coming up. I believe he lost recently to Josecito Lopez, but he bounced back, got a W, and he's trying to bring life back into his career. I honestly didn't know who Miguel Cruz was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who he was, and it's crazy because I'm usually on my shit, especially with Puerto Rican fighters. But did my research on him. A lot of people don't know who David Grayton is. That's a real tough guy, man. I've seen him fight here personally in Philadelphia against Terrell Williams, the guy who beat Pritchard Colon, unfortunately. David Grayton's a good fighter, man. He's definitely a good fighter. So for Miguel Cruz to be able to defeat David Grayton, that speaks volumes. And it shows that Miguel Cruz isn't a bad fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking forward to this. And Berto definitely is on the decline. You know what I'm saying? Berto is not the same Berto who fought Josecito Lopez. He's not the same Berto that fought Victor Ortiz back in the day. He's not of that caliber anymore. He definitely has taken a lot of punishment in his career, and has a lot of wear and tear on the body. And I believe he tore his rotator cuff against Soto Carras, got beat up by Robert Guerrero, Sean Porter. He's been through some real tough fights, so he's definitely not the same fighter. Not to take away from Berto what he's accomplished at all, former world champion, and had an impressive victory against Victor Ortiz. I believe a couple years ago. That uppercut was devastating. You know what I'm saying? But we all know Berto is just not of the top caliber, especially at the 147 division. And who knows who would have won this fight, man? And he didn't look impressive to me against Devin Alexander. You know what I'm saying? There are people who thought Devin Alexander did enough to beat him. And Devin Alexander is not the same as well. So who knows who would have won this fight, you know what I mean? Hopefully they find a substitution for Miguel Cruz. I'm sure he worked his ass off this camp, but for him not to get a fight would be absolutely disappointing, especially for him, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully he'll get like a last-minute replacement, knock that dude out the way, and hopefully he gets a bigger fight in the future, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I got, man. Hopefully Berto recovers quickly, with God's speed, of course, and hopefully his arm feels like a brand new arm when he's done going through the physical therapy and all that good shit. And hopefully he'll be back stronger than ever, and hopefully prove me wrong that he's still of the top upper echelon of welterweight fighters. That's all I got right now, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Who should Miguel Cruz fight? Should he back off? Should he just fall back? Or should he just get a last-minute replacement and get that dude out the way? This is Mazuma TV. Shout out to the LDBC and the New Media, and I'm out.